So what do you think about language? I think it's very difficult, but don't think too hard. It can be a way of understanding each other, or it can be a simple rule of how to communicate. In our daily lives, language is something that we learn and absorb in early ages. By the age of 4, we'll be able to develop an ability to communicate with words and language. By the age of 6 or 7, we can express their feelings and create written thoughts. So with this unique ability of communicating through a native language is what only us humans can have, but not other living creatures. Despite a unique ability, what do you think is the origin of language, and where do you think it came from? English is a common language nowadays, and it is used in social scenes and international communities. But how did English become an official language, even though there are like 8,000 other languages in the world? And where did those 8,000 languages come from? So the question is, what is the beginning of language, and how did it develop into so many various languages? To solve that question, an evolutionary psychologist, Professor Atkinson, has been researching on the beginning of language, and he has come up with one conclusion. The people in Africa were said to be the first humans were born. They were the ones who migrated to other areas, and they were the ones who have spread the language and developed into many other cultures. So we can say that they were the ones who has created the basics of cultures. So with this discovery, we can we will be able to research on what was the beginning of the language, and also it can lead us to uncovering the deep truths about the human evolution itself. So, language isn't a simple communication tool. With no exaggeration, we can say that language has created a world. The differences in cultures in the world is, I think, from the differences of languages. We can gain big merits from languages, such as we can express their feelings, and we can we will be able to have a convenient life. If you imagine a world without language, how are we going to supposed to ask even one simple question? We'll have to draw some pictures on the wall, or we'll have to work hard on the gestures. We won't even be able to communicate with your friends. So if I think of that world without language, I am very grateful for the existence of language itself, and I think you will too. But on the other hand, however, languages can lead to making gaps and differences of people, and it can lead to war and genocide in many other areas. So what I wanted to say here is we have to be aware of the strong influence and power of language, and we shouldn't misuse it, and we should use it as a possibility to understand each other and uncover secrets of human evolution.